Hey y'all, we are trying out another new BH Cosmetics palette. This one is Beautiful in Barcelona. It looks like this. We have a lot of rich, deep tones. You've got a couple blues in there, a couple cool tones in there, and a lot of metallics. This one is 16 shades for $16. I got this at Ulta, of course, but they do have a lot of sales on these, so if you guys don't want to pay full price, just wait on a sale. They have them all the time. This to me just screams smoky and sultry. I love the shades in this palette. I just did a tutorial with their other new one, so if you guys want to know which one I like better, how this works, is it the same formula, then let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so I have part of the face done, but I want to get started on the eyes, so that's what we're gonna do after I clean off some of my brushes, because I'm lazy and I don't clean my brushes often. This thing is like the best invention ever, because you can just do this and your brush is clean. I don't know if it's this or what, but something smells like a fart, just like a fart. I like a dog fart. You know how those are like different and just look. Yeah, that's what it smells like. We are gonna start out with this shade right here. Off first look, I think these shades would be beautiful for a sultry, deep, smoky night out. It is the middle of the day, so I'm gonna try to tone it down. Well, it's not even the middle of the day, it's like morning. But we're doing a look with this palette. We're just gonna try to keep it somewhat toned down. First, it helps to set the eyes. I told you guys it's been a rough week for me. So I don't know if you guys watched my last video, but in the description I was telling you guys how I've had just a really rough week. I've had a lot of family stuff going on, and then my computer decided not to work, so it has been a rough week. Family stuff is like the worst. So just having some issues, and it's not been fun. It's not been a good week. I hope you guys are having a good week. So I'm just starting out with that shade, kind of tapping it on the outer edge, and then kind of blending it into the crease where it is so early and I have to pick the youngin' up from school. I don't want to bring this too high up. I don't want it to be too blown out, but I love the color of this. I think it is beautiful. I really love it. It's blending out really well. So I'm gonna grab a different brush here and just blend out the edges. Really light pressure and just blending those edges out. We'll come back and work on the outer corner, but right now I just want to make sure those edges are not too harsh. I'm gonna go in with the lightest shade in the palette right here on that same brush, and then take it kind of up to the brow bone and blend out our edges a little bit more. I really like this shade. Like, I know it's like a super simple, just easy shade, but I kind of love that undertone. Okay, the one thing I think they're missing is a really good transition color. Like, you have what we went in with first here, which is still a darker shade, and then it goes straight to a cream shade. So I wish they had a shade in between. This palette is predominantly metallic shades, so just be aware. I'm gonna go in with the purple, and if I want to kind of tone it down a bit, I'll go in with the dark brown. I'll probably end up mixing them. I'm just gonna put that, oh, wasn't expecting that much pigment, I suppose. That's pigmented. Wow. I'm just gonna kind of leave that like it is. I don't want to add too much. I'm gonna go back in with our first shade and just run it over the edges of that one more time. I think it's really pretty. I do. All right, let's do a few swatches of the shimmer shades. Ooh, these feel so nice and buttery. Wow. Okay, there are swatches of all of the shimmers and metallics. Like, do you see how they have such deep, dark colors in here? There's the two blues, and then this one, they've got really deep, beautiful purple. Like, these look the same to me. Oh, let me get my face out of the camera. This purple and that purple, they really look about the same. That's Fiesta and Vacay. It has a little bit more taupe in it, but I really like these two shades right here. Let me go wash my hands because I don't want that. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I think I'm just gonna take Getaway. I think this more orangey one won't go as well, so I'm gonna take Getaway on my finger, and if it's not the way I want it, I will wet a brush, but I'm gonna try this first. Hopefully we won't get too much fallout. Stunning. I love it. I know this is just basic, but these palettes are so high quality, like, you really cannot beat it. I wish there was a few more mattes, but I'm not gonna complain. They're that good. I'm gonna take a little bit of this brown right here and just put it right where the shimmer is meeting the matte. I definitely had some fallout. I probably should have wet the brush, and the only fallout I had was from the shimmer shade. I'm gonna take my fat pencil brush here and go in with Spain, which is our purpley shade, kind of burgundy. I'm just gonna do it really simply, really close to the lower lash line with that one. Then I'm gonna go in with Carnation. That was the first shade that we used. I'm gonna take a different pencil brush. It's way more pointed. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here called Exquisite. And of course, put that on the inner corner. So I'm going to go off camera, finish up the face, and do this eye, and then I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay guys, this is what the full face looks like. This is with lashes, mascara. I did a little bit of brown on the inner waterline, and I love it. I love this palette. If I had to pick between this one and the Summer in Saint-Tropez, I would go with this one. I like the colors in it better. I think you can mute it down. I think this would be beautiful as just a sultry night out palette, but you can still wear it daytime. You guys know I will go out full glam in the middle of the day. It is not a big deal to me, but I love this palette. It's just rich and beautiful, so I highly recommend this one. I wish it had a few more mattes in it. That's just me. You guys know how I am with matte shades, but I do wish it had a few more mattes in it. But other than that, the formula is stunning. I love it. So again, 2 thumbs up from me. If you guys have either of these palettes, let me know. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope you guys subscribe, click that bell, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys.